Welcome everybody to this edition of Attention Talk Video. I'm your host, ADHD and attention coach Jeff Copper, and today I'm here to talk about goals, I'm here to talk about plans, and I'm really here to talk about activation. It's a very interesting distinction that I've learned over the years in coaching that people come to me all the time because they have goals that they want to accomplish. And they're focused on mapping out the plan in order to get to that goal, which really makes a lot of sense. It's in all the books, and usually there's a plan that's there. And people come to me and they're like, are you going to coach me to these goals? And to be quite frank, I really don't care about a person's goals. In fact, I think that there should be a plan, but often the plan is not as relevant as people might think. What I find the trick really is how to actually execute the plan. So let's use something tangible so we can understand what the hell I'm talking about here. So if you have a goal to run a marathon, that's an outcome. After you've run a marathon, you've achieved that. And often people come to me saying, you know, I want to run a marathon. They focus on the end, the end, the end. A plan might be a schedule that you're going to get up and run a certain amount of miles each day for a period of time. I know when I lived in New York, the New York Runners Club had a schedule. I think it was a 3-month training schedule to run the New York Marathon, and it was a grid. It was a table. It outlined the number of miles that you need to do each week. It built up, and there was a rest day. But what I find in coaching is the challenging part is not really the plan so much, using the running metaphor. It's how do you lace up your shoes and you go out and run, especially when it's hot. That's the challenge. You know the goal is to run the marathon. You know the plan is to run every day, but the trick really is how do you get out and execute the plan. And I find that most people don't focus in on that. So they just say that they should do it and they don't really acknowledge what's there. So let's take an example. If you're going to run a marathon and you have the plan, the idea is to get out of the house, and if it's really, really hot and you're having a hard time running, what do? Many people just put pressure, I should just do this. Sometimes it takes some brainstorming to say, maybe I should run in the morning, maybe I should run in the evenings. Well, I can't really run in the morning because I got kids in carpool. What am I going to do about that? Sometimes it takes a little bit of creativity to figure out a clever little way that you can find the time or reschedule time in order to make that happen. So what's my point of today? I find people with ADHD all too often are stuck on, I want the goal, and they never think about the middle part. The ones that do sometime will sit down and they'll map out a plan, they'll get a calendar, and they'll put it all together, but still they don't get it done. What I find the trick really is what do you have to do day to day to get out of the house, to lace up your shoes, and to make it happen? And what I find success with is really you just focus not so much on what you need to do, or what you ought to do, but you take a look back at the times when you actually did it and say, I wonder how I did that. I got out the door and I actually ran. I wonder why. Well, maybe it was because it was a nice overcast day and you don't really like sunshine. Really? Maybe you should wear sunglasses. Wow, that seems surprising. Yeah, but something as simple as that is sometimes people, it's something like the light's too bright, or they like the dreary days. But the more you focus on the days that you activate and the characteristics that are there, I find if you focus mostly on that, then you'll execute the plan and then you'll get to the goal, which goes back to my original point. As a coach, I don't really care that much about the goal. I care a little bit about the plan, but if I can help a person figure out how they wake up every day and they go do the things that they need to do, then they'll follow the plan and they'll achieve their goal. I hope this is giving you pause to think. The insight really here is don't focus so much on the outcome, but focus on what are you going to do to get out the door, if you will, to make that happen. We encourage you, I always get this wrong, please subscribe to our channel by pushing the button below. Please leave comments. I'm always thrilled to hear what you guys think of what I'm saying and get practical applications and then share your ideas because it spurs additional thought. Again, I hope this has given you pause to think. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care.